Alright, what's up guys, here with another video. Today, it's not a usual video. Today we're playing Modern Warfare, and should show you guys how to make a really good MP5 class for running and gunning, as it says in the name right there on top. So, for the class, you're going to want to use the MP5 and the X16. Starting off with the MP5, you're going to want to use the subsonic integral suppressor. It suppresses your weapon as well as letting you aim down the sights more. Moving on, giving you the F-tac collapsible. Gives you a lot more movement speed and helps you aim down sights. Now, moving on to perks. Go to sleight of hand. Gives you a faster reload speed, especially for the MP5 as it's really slow. Moving on, you're gonna want to use 10mm auto 30 round mags. It's a really long name, but it gives you better damage and range. It gives you a better advantage. Next, lastly, you're gonna want to use Ranger foregrip. Helps with recoil, stability. You're gonna want to use this in maps like Grozna, Raid, Hackney Yard, Ramaza. Those big maps on headquarters. But then if you're playing maps like Shoot House, like the Shoot House 24/7, use the commando. Helps with stability and recoil. I would use either. It's your choice on what map you're playing on. Next, on the X16, you're gonna want to use lightweight trigger. Yeah, so it helps you a lot in fire rate, but it gives less aiming stability. It gives you a better advantage when you don't have your main gun ready. Next, for perks, fast melee. You're in a desperate situation, you're out of ammo, you just run into your enemy and just melee him or her. It helps you a lot. Moving on is the Solo Zero Optics Mini Reflex. Many people would say GI Mini Reflex is better, but helps me better, the Solo Zero. I would use the GI, which is better, but Solo Zero helps me. Moving on is the 1MW laser. Helps you with hipfire accuracy. You're gonna want to use this, but I wouldn't use 5MW laser. I wouldn't recommend it. It gives away your position. That's why I would use the 1MW. Lastly, you're gonna want to use the monolithic suppressor. Really good muzzle. It's like one of the only muzzles I have for this pistol. Still really good. Helps suppress your gun as well as damage range. Now, moving on to perks. You're gonna want to use double time. It gives you much more speed in like the first 30 seconds when you spawn in. Let's say you want to run to headquarters, the first one, and be the first one to be there. Is this a really good perk? My opinion. Then moving on is Ghost. You're gonna want to stay undetected from UAVs, snapshot grenades, and cardiac sensors if you use this perk. So yeah, it says it in the perk. Lastly, shrapnel. You get 2 lethal grenades. Gives you more lethality when you have a grenade. Let's say Molotov cocktail. You just stack them up. It helps you with the damage. And then moving on to grenades. You're gonna want to use the Molotov cocktail. Really good, really useful in situations. If you're playing headquarters or hardpoint, you're gonna want to use this to block a door so then the enemy can't walk in. It's just really good, especially you have 2. Now moving on is the smoke grenade. Really good. Helps you defend the headquarters or the hardpoint when you have like 2 doors to defend, but you want to only defend one of them. Just use a smoke grenade with the Molotov cocktail. And guys, so this is my MP5 class, and I'm gonna be showing you this class in action in just a moment.
next hard point. Let's go. Hard point.
Enemy structure.
Next hard point. Let's go. Location secure. The enemy took the hard point. We have a personal
Enemy
radar
cover
drone
retail.
ready for escort. Precision airstrike ready on your